Gaming is not a crime, friends. It is also no excuse for criminal behavior, and should not be vilified as such. Oh, we are unfortunately getting a lot of drop frame rates. We might have to disconnect shortly into it. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I don't think I can edit the... I don't think I can edit the bitrate or the simple... Okay, I can't edit any of that. Alright, well, we're going to keep going. Please be advised the code of conduct from in-game of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 just happens to be sort of the basis for the default code of conduct for Squad Teamwork 42, otherwise known as STW42, the MW2 or Modern Warfare 2 guild for casual, relaxing, groovy gamers that are interested in teaming up, playing with a professional, courtesy, teamwork-based, collaborative mindset. It's a big sentence, I know, but I mean every word of it. Search for the in-game group using the social section of your MW2 menu. Please be advised that feature is laggy and buggy and often disappears, but it does sometime reappear. Please pay special attention if you receive an invitation from Squad Teamwork. If you do, you should be able to acknowledge that invitation and then access the group for at least that game session, as long as you don't back out and reboot. Okay? Please stand by. The live stream will be starting soon. Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to the show. Please be advised, new episodes of Squad Teamwork, Guild Organizing Committee, Radio Briefings podcast are now available over on Sprecher.com. Find the link easily by visiting the Zeppoverse Hub collection link collection over at solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Clearing the chamber and ready to go, friends. Salutations to one and all. Thank you for tuning in. I am the host, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, in the flesh. And I will be... Ooh, that's really bright. Let me tune that down. Let me just turn it off. I don't need it that bright. That's for sure. One moment, please. Stand by. Technical adjustments. Live on camera. Okay, it'll just perk up a little bit, hopefully, but it won't blast me. I'm getting that from the windows, probably. That I can't. I'm probably turn that down a bit. Then the room will be really dark, and my eyes will get all screaming. Okay. Not fussing. Welcome to the show. I am Mr. Zeppo, Chief Executive Officer and founding Guildmaster of one of the fastest growing in-game community groups for the Call of Duty franchise, particularly within Modern Warfare 2, and that is, of course, squad teamwork. If you're into podcasts and or community building and engagement, I humbly invite you to check out the Guild Organizational Committee Radio Briefings podcast, available on Sprecher.com. It's a fun, light, short, and fast, snappy little show where I talk about some fundamentals that all members are encouraged to consider. And I hopefully don't sound too preachy, but I've been involved in moderating and building guild communities, clan communities, in-game communities for a large span of my overall gaming career. Pro tip, remember to hydrate, friends. With actual water, preferably filtered and very clean. Okay, so I won't ramble about that too much, just letting you know it's out there and humbly encouraging you to check it out. I want all the feedback possible. I believe there's 3 episodes now, and I've got like 5 or 6 in mind on a list, production notes going, and in theory, they should be dropping relatively soon, although hopefully not in an overwhelming fashion. Let me just turn off the chatbots for now. Okay, back to the thing. Today, friends, I thought I would start for the pregame chat lounge section with a quick look at 1 or 2 little recent clips, if I can pull it off correctly. I was streaming direct to Twitch recently, but I was also just playing the game and not streaming. I think those are like things. Playing a little bit. I recently expanded squad teamwork officially into Rocket League. I've got a couple of clips of that we could look at for some Rocket League action. I don't know if I named them. I don't think that I did. They're really random. I was just pressing the button sort of after some impressive moves. Let's check this one out. While it loads, I'm going to check the audio feed. Oh, better turn on the gaming audio. There we go. All right. So this is the beginning of a match. Is this one of the ones I was playing with Gnome Tough? No. This is me on solo. Kind of getting my bearings. All right. I'm learning how to like drive with the automatic ball camera follow maneuver, which was at first super disorienting. And I've been sort of the self-designated goalie. I can't claim to be super great at it, but I have my moments, and that was one where I missed a really great opportunity, but I think I knock it over there really decent. Wish it had fallen in, but at least I got points for centering the ball. The team rushes over there. That team's defense was pretty solid and got it going, but I think, I totally failed the help defense on my own side. Look at that maneuvering, though, folks. I tried to get back into it, and I think I at least gave the ball a little spin and confused the other player, preventing them from getting a score point right there. Do I tip it in right now? I hope I keep the one where I actually managed to score a couple times. That was something fun that happened. I hadn't been a big scorer yet, other than my initial 3 games. Here I am lining up some sort of attempt at, a total fail. Didn't block anybody. Trying to zip back over here to goalie position, but stopping in midfield, trying to take an advantage here. Maybe I helped, maybe I didn't. There, it did something. Wasn't anybody there ready, but here we go. Coming all the way back to be ready as a pro. Did a little stunt on my way in. Did we stall there? Okay, here we go. We're still going. I thought it was the end of the clip. I was like, no, I swear. I either deflected really good or scored something really good in one of these clips, and hopefully we'll find it. Hopefully we don't play like 5 clips in a row where I did absolutely nothing because I run around like a complete noob. Oh, I think I was finding this particular forum confusing because of the water. I kept worrying that was some sort of obstacle and I was going to drown or something. I'm still not used to driving on the wall. Well, at least I'm not knocking my own ball in the wrong direction, which I've been doing. When I could have been blocking, I've been kicking it towards... There we go! Got a little touch on the ball. I am on the right team. Yes, I'm on Team Orange. That's just blockers. I think I made a goal right here! Yes, friends! I'm excited! This is real, genuine excitement. I found a great clip. Whew! Awesome. So, if you're into Rocket League, come on by. Let me know. Mr. Zeppo. Unfortunately, that one doesn't filter out the 420, so it's Mr. Zeppo 420. There is a squad club, and it's openly recruiting relaxed and groovy Rocket League players down to team up and recruit others for the same. Okay, enough of that. That's perfect. We're going to leave it at that for now. I take these silly little headsets off. I'm glad I put it on so I can like give proto commentary. One of the things I'm going to try to be doing, friends, in the future is doing recap episodes, because sometimes I feel like doing the full setup, but I know that I take a hit sometimes, especially for reasons I don't really understand, on the video clarity of the game footage itself. And we run the risk of higher chances of being disconnected in the middle of gameplay and or in the middle of me having a discussion or whatever. But one day, when the whole enchilada gets big enough, as it were, to use hustle culture slang that I'm trying to invent, I'll hopefully be able to crowd fundraise enough to slap on this desk a big, beefy, brightly lit up, hyper-cooled, super jet-powered PC machine, specifically loaded up to do live streaming. I want to expand my live stream. I want to be able to live stream myself, autodidacted. I'm going to teach myself to play the guitar project, which is sitting on the back burner for almost 2 years, even though I have a guitar and I have lots of teach myself apps. I just haven't had the balls to sit here in this chair and aim the camera at the music because I'm a total guitar noob. But I think we'll get some followers that way because I think that's going to be a fun journey because I really want to learn to play a few things and sort of make some of my own riffs for the music in the live streams in general, in the podcast that I've been running for the last 5 or 6 years called the Almost Daily Zencast, and of course for some of the other new projects, and for the Zeppoverse writing project, which is simmering on a very low simmer, not in the back burner, but because the back burner's off, right? In case you don't know, if you're not familiar with that cooking analogy, friends, the back burner is off, right? So if you've got a project on the back burner, you're either the kind of person that leaves things on a low flame and lets them burn down to a browned, crusty thing you'll never get off the utensil you were using, and that's bad, folks. You just got to chuck that pan or that dish in a bowl in the trash can. Or you realize that it's off and you're not burning it, but it's also not going anywhere and not attracting customers with its delightful aroma. But that is one of the many, many projects part of the Zeppoverse. If you're curious and intrigued, please do visit Solo. I'll even drop it in chat for those who may be dropping in live, or for anyone watching directly on Twitch, where the chat sort of does stay available to view for a period. Not always. It all depends on which version of the app you're using. But I'm also going to say it out loud one too many times, probably, solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Been on a little bit of off-stream campaign to upgrade all of my in-game guild promo verbiage. So it includes, one way or the other, solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. If you, friend, are a member of one of the prior existing squad teamwork guilds, for example, from PUBG Mobile or from Apex Legend Mobile or whatever, and you're like, what is this? Is this guy the guy that does that guild? Yes, I am. Welcome in. Check out the radio show. Join up in other games. Help us find cool games to represent in. Specifically ones that have a great in-game environment, an active community around it, and a way to organize a guild or a squad or a clan or a club inside the game feature. Preferably on Xbox, but I am recruiting trustworthy potential officers after a little bit of cross-platform gameplay, perhaps, or a little bit of telecommunications discussions about things, perhaps, to authorize to be able to launch chapters in platforms I don't have access to. For example, games on PC where I'm not going to be able to manage a guild or a club in a version of the game where I'm just not on PC yet. But hopefully, fingers crossed, all the streams of potential passive monetization income will generate enough that sometime in this calendar year, before the holiday season kicks off, that's the fundraiser goal, we'll be able to get a nice beefy Alienware machine, top shelf, biggest one we can get without busting the fundraiser bank. And even if that means taking like a second tier, third tier one, that's fine. I'm kind of convinced of going with Alienware unless someone points to me to a really great independent manufacturer that's got better prices for a beefier machine with better options that doesn't have a bunch of negative reviews when I look them up. Okay, enough of that programming note action. That's been the pregame chat lounge session. We showed a clip. We talked about stuff. We recruited for squad teamwork. Let's change the feed and honor Call of Duty and all of the people behind it and all of the hard work that it took by taking a moment to allow, I'm going to go off mic, turn the mic off. I'm going to turn on the full-blown speaker system so I can enjoy listening to that juicy, well-designed audio intro, which, believe it or not, for me, I'm a bit of an audiophile, a bit of an audio nerd, a movie file, a cinephile, as it were, a movie nerd. I love me a good cinematic sequence that's tight, that tells me what I'm about to do or about to watch or about to enjoy, and gives me a little tiny micro thrill ride in terms of its chosen audio and visual design. And let me tell you, maybe I'm too much of a Call of Duty simp. I've got my critique, and we'll be doing, let me tell you something, friends. Let me go talk show mode. I will be doing a special like chat podcast only version here, and I'll probably multi-broadcast it over on the Almost Daily Zencast that is available as a different stream from the guild organizational committee stuff. But I do a little bit of a gaming channel discussion there on occasion. And I've got some notes that I'm like, hey, Activision, if I worked for you and I had some sort of input power about like how we design the next iterations of the game, here's some changes I would recommend that I think you may at first find counterintuitive, but would actually help you improve your overall quality of life, lived experience, and accessibility to a broader market and a membership of your existing potential market that you might be underserving, I do believe. But that's for another episode. Let's fire up the game. Let's get into some gaming. I was thinking we were going to do Resurgence runs exclusively, but then I realized I'm probably going to do just variety mode. I've got the hiccups. Sorry, 1 second, please. I'm probably going to be in variety mode for a while, just to kind of grind away. I've got a lot of platforms and a lot of battle pass to go and a lot of overall prestige rank level to grind away. But, you know, all of it counts. All of it works. It's all one big integrated system nowadays, supposedly. There are some interesting questions about new modalities and stuff dropping. And, of course, there's the big issue of all the leaks that recently came out. And my personal point of order, you know, how, given the leaks and what will actually drop, you know, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, a year from now, and how much is the outrage and anger in the broader community somewhat manufactured or just a little bit of the ego, just a tiny wee bit. Who knows? Let's not worry about that for now. I'm going to go mic silent for a hot minute and enjoy the show. Welcome, friends and viewers. Let's have fun. Call me a nerd if you must, but I just think that's beautifully crafted. I think it's just beautifully done. You know what I'm saying? Now, little ritual, friends. Join me in it. I wish like thousands of people were viewing live. By Thanksgiving this year, 4,420 followers. Not just on Twitch, but on YouTube, on Facebook, on Trovo, and that other one, in D Live, which sounds dirty. I kind of don't like the name of that. Please change that to something that makes sense and doesn't make me think of pop cultural nonsense that's sort of got nothing to do with video games. Okay, helping the community of squad teamwork in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, WarZone 2.0, Call of Duty Mobile for as long as it has an active community around it playing, and any other Call of Duty franchise game where you can still access multiplayer and play. Let's try to keep those lobbies alive for as long as possible. If we demand it, they might revamp them, reintegrate them, and keep them alive. Let's start a movement, friends. Let's start the game, my friends. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for hearing me out. I got some things to say. I'm an opinionated son of a gun. I'm also a peaceful hippie. Please be advised, I do not, while I love video games that feature gun esports, I'm not in favor. I'm not anti-gun, yo. Second Amendment rights should be preserved and all that. But I'm also not into the toxic gun addiction culture, which is a separate issue. Just calling it out for what it is, not judging anybody, just saying, hey, everybody take a step and deep breath and take a look at what's going on and maybe ask yourself if you can't, we can help tone it all down by being, relaxed and groovy the way we are here in Squad Teamwork. So friends, we need to do a little bit of research and maybe I'll do I have the desktop feed? Am I in one of my setups that has desktop feed? Blackout, social media, stream ending, main cam full, raw feed, gaming capture only, raw feed with camera, be right back. Desktop talk show. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me set it up first. Let's go ask the internet. What is Crown Faction? I'll leave you in the game feed that's got that right there. Because this is new, and as of yet, there's probably tons of videos. I'll say it right now. When we get here, they'll probably be like Nespresso and Freak, all the guys whose names I can't remember that I like watching every once in a while, probably already done a video about this. But I haven't seen them yet, and I need to find out. And it might take us straight to like the official site. Maybe I'll break the news to the community. But what is Crown Faction? It's been in the message of the day slideshow for a hot minute, and by that I mean like sometime since season 2 dropped, not before that I remember, and not exactly at the very beginning of season 2. Season 2 has been very iterative. There's been lots of little micro updates. Some of them so-called secret ones, but I think they just had a deployment schedule, and some things were kind of sliding in, not quite on time and whatever, or needed a little bit of touching up or whatever. Who knows? What is Crown Faction in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Look, it's a search. Someone searched it before. It's the third one down on the list. The exclusive rewards in DMZ and how to get them. YouTube, DK Dynamite. All credit goes to where credit is due. I don't think I'm allowed to play it live, and I think that's considered shade, so maybe I won't switch. But I am going to look and see what it says in the description. Hang on. There's a live mushroom water commercial, mushroom mud water drink. That's what I drink. I totally endorse them. I don't mean to bust out a commercial for them right now. They just happen to be on my commercial thingamadoo because I bought from them and I visit their site, and so they're like, yeah, we're gonna promote it to him so he buys more. Maybe if they would freaking team up with me, help fund the thing, I would appreciate it. Let's just take a quick look. Try not to play it. Okay, stop. Credit to Modenas for gathering this information. So someone on Twitter broke this information. There's a recent video. Finally, the new Modern Warfare 2 update just fixed the biggest problem. Good, good, good. Use code Dynamite. That's their stuff on G Fuel. Good for them. How to get them. Crown Faction missions and rewards. So there's special missions. I bet they're in the co-op play, which is another frontier I haven't broken yet. So there's the somewhat of an answer. Let's see. Harddrive.net. The Crown Faction missions are locked behind completing the Tier 1 Stronghold reacquisition White Lotus faction mission first. Okay, so we got a bit of an answer there. Thank you to the sources. All credit where credit is due. Thank you to the YouTube DK Dynamite guy. Thank you to harddrive.net. I didn't play them on stream, I don't think. Technically, I just read from them. Now we know. I had no idea. Should have done that research beforehand and had notes to give credit, but we did it sort of live. So we'll be, hey, anybody, I'm going to be trying to run events, right? Let's see what's going on with social. I'm going to be trying to run events. Sometimes there will be a channel that I'll be piping up. I've set this up here, and this is consistent. My channels 1 through, I think I can make 5 channels. We're going to call it something. Mr. Zeppo's party channel? No, Mr. Zeppo's. Let me mute the tech chat box for a little second so that doesn't look so gross. Mr. Zeppo's message of the day. I think there should be a text channel. I wish we could leave audio recordings in that chat log the way you can in Call of Duty Mobile. Dear Activision, feature request. DJ Zed, clip request. Dear community, join me in starting a feature request of fun and, fun quality of life features that we all agree make a little bit of sense. I think it'd be awesome. I already forgot what the idea was. What was the idea? Oh, if in chat, in any of the features where we've got a chat log, like in the group system, which, by the way, I've already submitted an official bug report. I encourage the squad teamwork community to consider submitting an official bug report, but it's broken, and we need to fix it, please. We need a solid community platform inside the game to organize and communicate with one another, especially in a group setting. You've already got it. It just disappears and reappears here on Xbox for me, Xbox Series X. I've submitted a bug report. Contact me, Activision, if you need further details. I know that other members of the squad have noticed that it disappears and reappears once it updates. Apparently, when new members join, they can see it. And then I think that's when others can see it. And then it disappears again. And then occasionally I can see it and make edits and invite new people, new recruits, but then it disappears. Okay. Oh, so quality of life request, feature request, Activision, dear, and community, please join me in submitting this feature request. Also, I think you have to go to Reddit channeled, and I know the last time I tried that, my thing got blocked, and I don't know why. It might be something default that I've got wrong with my profile or something. But I digress. I would love it. I'm just going to say it out loud, put it in the universe, and pray for the gaming gremlins to make it happen. Whisper it in someone's ear. Because when I say that, when I do that, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Maybe it's complete random coincidence, but perhaps not. Coincidence or not, dear friends. Who knows? But it's fun to do. Feature request in social, anywhere where there's an active chat log with a window and a history that stays there for a while. Please also allow, since there is voice comms built in, let us leave an audio recording of like 1 minute and 20 seconds. It's got to be whatever duration that makes sense. That isn't, maybe that's too crazy technical. Anyways, Mr. Zeppo's what channel? Mr. Zeppo's debrief sounds weird. Announcement channel, message of the day channel, organizing channel. Maybe it shouldn't be Mr. Zeppo's. It should be oh, I know. Guild Officers channel. That's where we go. We brainstorm until we get to it. Thank you for being here live. Hey, let's mute the gaming audio and put on some DJ Zed, shall we? Gaming audio abruptly muting. DJ Z audio playing. One of the things I want to do while we do this, especially if I'm going to be doing administration stuff live on stream, is a couple of tracks in this folder of previously thought to believed to be safe for streaming songs is activating the mute audio warning protection system on Twitch. And that annoys me, and I want to try and filter them out. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful, a little bit more organized, and a little bit lower. Oh, let's take advantage of this moment and play some music. And I'm going to first announce it, wait a beat, and then play it. Not because I'm slow, although I am a little old and sometimes it takes me a minute to do things that other people do wicked crazy fast on the fly. Forgive me, but I can run rings around people under other circumstances, especially on a theater stage, especially with, a decent salary and some exercise equipment. But that's a whole other story. I'm going to call out the song, blah, 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 and then hopefully in this stream or the next, we'll find the track that's like muted out, and I'll hear myself say the following track is insert name of the bad tracks, and I can delete them. Maybe we luck out in the roulette wheel of random choice, and we get a lot of clean tracks. Most of my tracks, DJ Z tracks, should be clear for audio and video live streaming as background music, especially if I talk over it and I do other stuff. So I don't know why I'm getting red flagged, but here we go. The following track, friends, DJ Z from a classic album called Unnamed Album, a literary fictional MacGuffin in the Zeppoverse collection of book series yet to be completed. A track titled Urgent Repetitions of Noise, a groove pad engineered rapid fire audio asset discotheque synthetica genre DJ Z presentation. Please enjoy, and please let me know if this gets muted red flag and you're watching live and you can tell that it's been muted red flagged. Thank you so much. Going off comms. Enjoy the music while I'm typing this. And I might need to step away. I think Mother Nature's gonna call on me. Okay, and I'm back, friends. I know this episode's going a little slow and weird, but I'm feeling super motivated and stuff. So there we go. We've got a new Guild Officers Update channel. It's going to be mostly a text channel, unless they magically add the bit about yada yada. It's also going to be a place where, on pre-scheduled occasions, we're going to try and hold Guild officer meetings here, right? Is the gaming audio coming through? Come on, gaming audio. There you go. It was just super quiet. And at that low, I don't think it registers, but I think it's coming through over here. And thank goodness we're not having any. Yeah, it's coming through on the feed. Okay, so nothing happening just yet. I haven't even invited anybody. I'm gonna try to invite. Oh, it doesn't let me search. Oh yeah, here we go. Search. We're gonna try and invite Gnome Tough. Let's see if he turns up. If I just type in Gnome, Gnome Tough. Give me Gnome Tough. Yes. We're gonna invite him. And we're gonna drop a little bit of text in. This is a channel where I will be dropping text log updates. These updates will be exclusive for active guild officers. For now, I'm just testing to see how well this chat log works, trying to find out if it is persistent or if it only lasts during a session in which members are visiting this channel. If you receive an invitation from me and are visiting this channel, please inform me whether or not you can see the text history I've left. This is a test. It is only a test. Please stay tuned for more updates in the coming days and weeks. I will be using this channel in the not too distant future to organize events in game. testing my party chat log to see how long it lasts, whether it is persistent or it disappears which each session. Oh, snap. What? Oh, she's even doper than the other one. I couldn't help myself. I can't help myself. I have to get it. It's the sexiest thing she's ever been in. She's sexy in the other one, but this is so much better. So much better. Every fucking character should come with a screen grab like that. By the way, feature request Activision, since I just remembered we're live on stream. Hello, streamers. I really am skimpy with the money. I try not to spend too much money. It's video gaming costs enough, and it's a little awkward that they're like, here, spend like hundreds more, please, while you're already playing the game that you bought. But I also love this. This should be way less expensive. But that's criticism, right? People might think I'm a bit too hardcore of a fanboy that simps way too much for this game, but it's awesome. And I love Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I mean, Call of Duty Mobile also. I think it's awesome. I hope it does not die when WarZone 2.0 comes out. I hope its community realizes that it's two different games and that it's worth keeping both alive. But who knows? But I was gonna wait. You may have heard me having some discussion with our good buddy Gnome Tough TTTV. He's eyeballing some skins that are gonna drop later, and like me, he's very, very skimpy on spending money in the game. We like to support the industry and the games that we love the most, but we also think it's obviously kind of there's a slippery slope there that can get a little dangerous. Now these are coin I already own. And I'm actually scheduling a squad teamwork specific fundraiser activity project proposal idea episode over in the podcast. And one of the things I want to do, if that works, is to use the money that we fundraise to buy bundles like this and gift them out to people in the game as a like perk reward for helping us run the community and for being an excellent member of the community. That's not active now. It's not an announcement. That's a teaser, friends. I'm thinking about doing that. But I'm also over explaining why I'm having a nerd breakdown about this character. This character is one of my favorites. It was my all-time favorite operator in beta mode. In fact, in beta we had the most limited. I forget. I have to go look back some of the old video, which I don't have very much of. I should have made more clips of that stuff from back in the day and kept it in the permanent log here on Twitch. And it's spread out over YouTube because I was changing channels up because I was confused about where I wanted it to broadcast to. So I don't know where most of that is, and I'm not going to go looking through it. But there's been a progression of development in this department for the game. And I've got a lot of opinions about that. We're going to do a podcast episode about it, probably over in the Zencast game review department, not necessarily in the guild department. But we'll have crossover chatter about it. So I've already got this CP banked. And I was going to wait along with my fellow squad co-founder, Gnome Tough, because he's like waiting for a specific character. I don't know if this is one of them. He was talking about a character that's green with a gas mask that he thought was really cool. And he was like, research the new ones that are dropping. And I'm like, but for me, this is an impulse. Like, I can't say no to this because I love this character. Like I said, my favorite base operator in during the beta phase when I played the beta and underplayed it. I will gripe about that at some point later. And there was the other one with the orange jacket, which I really liked, but also sort of didn't want to buy because I liked the idea, but it wasn't my theme color and it wasn't my preference for like what kind of outfit they should be wearing. I love wacky skins when they do them right, but I want them to be sort of like in a certain bandwidth so that it's within my theme. And you might pick up on that when you start to notice which operators I use and keep in my active rotation and which ones I sort of don't use too often. And I mean no disrespect to any of the design ideas or what they represent so that it's officially known. I just have my preferences and I stick to them most of the time. Anyways, I'm going to get this and I'm going to do it sort of no apologies, even though I just got more operator than I intended to for this moment in time. And then I'm going to play the living soul out of the game and try to rank up and gather audience community, and that will include for myself merch that I'm designing. You don't have to buy, obviously, whatever. I'm going to be making some on-brand squad teamwork merch that hopefully some of our more enthusiastic members might consider buying, and I'm going to try to set the price points for it at a place that's super reasonable so that it isn't a big ripoff, right? Like, I don't believe in that. But I do believe in, like, this whole new e-marketplace and the idea of spending money for things online, especially if they support someone doing something more complex than just making that product, which is what I'm doing, dear friends. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do I love that this is new. I don't know if this is new or not, actually. I love this is here. Like, you just bought it. I can just equip to all now because I want to do that. Boop. And then the Vaznek or the Sakin MG? I think we're going to go with this one for now. Equip your favorite loadout. Yes. That one we're going to have to go dig up. It is a light machine gun Sakim MG38. We'll equip that. I think that should equip it to the favorite loadout. Yes. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and do this too. So one of my notes and criticisms, which I'll share right now, is that honestly, every operator bundle that you can buy should come with an automatic built-in. Oh, I hate it does that. Here's a bug, friends. It's minor, but if you have a thing and it says hit A to select, and it bails out like that, that's not fun. Okay, customize. So that cool image should totally be a loading screen for every bundle. Some bundles that are like weapon locker bundles come with a loading screen. Some characters come with a loading screen, but not all of them. And I think that for the price it costs in general, how is that not one favorited? I like that one. I unlocked that one recently for something else. I guess that character comes with he comes with a bundle thingamahoo. How come the one I just got didn't? Equity in representation, they all should. Please grandfather that in, dear Activision developers. Whichever department is in charge. Oh, that's a cool one. Where do you get it? This department should tell you, if it tells you which bundle you get it in, it should also tell you what requirement or activity you unlock the other ones that are automatic, like default locking ones. I don't want to get the Shinobi bundle, but for this loading screen, I was almost tempted to, and I didn't. I did not, friends. Kind of the same, although this one feels like I see this one already. I feel like this one was already, maybe that was glitchy. Maybe I'm confusing it with this one. Catching Air is dope. Leg Day's alright. Is there another one that I unlocked over here? This one comes with the Prey Stalker bundle, which I was also super kind of really close to maybe getting. I don't know where this comes from. I would love to know. I'd love to know where this purple on-brand, super my theme color at least would comes from. I normally wouldn't get a bundle just for the loading screen. It's kind of okay. How come I didn't unlock this one? What is going on? Is this a clerical error? Is this a bug? Should this one be unlocked with my character? How do I unlock this? I want it unlocked because Cleo is, or whatever her name is one of my favorite characters. I mean, I love them all. They're all pretty awesome, actually, if you think about it. So, like, what's going on? Let us know, friends at Activision. It's like I love it. Right where it says the bundle, let us know what is, this one should have a bundle. This is from one of the soccer themed bundles, I think. This one I think I've seen somewhere. This one should be unlocked for me now. I'm sad that it isn't automatically. I think those are all the ones that I should, in theory, have unlocked and favorited. Okay. Equate the randomized favorites. Double check I'm not forgetting anything. Do I want that one? Do I want Leg Day? No. Down the Barrel is the one I've stared at the most ever, and I don't want to ever see it again. It's great, but I don't want to see it. Okay. So that didn't load the way I thought it would. I thought I would have my new Toxic Waste one loaded, but there we go. Every character should come with a calling card too, for crying out loud. See what I mean? So I got a little spendy. This is the last thing that came out for Valentine's Day. And before that, these ones I bought like last year. Early on when the game first dropped. Like this, I obviously bought for New Year's. And this is the very first bundle I got because I love supporting the endowment. Go look it up. It supports actual veterans and stuff. This is the first character bundle that I thought like was super cool. And I realized my preference, my predilection, and I thought all bundles were going to be like this: a character, 2 pro-tuned weapons, a large decal, a weapon sticker, which is basically a small decal, a loading screen that represents the character, and an emblem that represents the character. Dear Activision, make that the default, especially if they're full price. How much was this one? I don't remember. It doesn't say. I wish it did. But as you can see, like for example, this one, which I also don't remember how much the thing will do. This one came with CP, or COD points, CP points, which is why I bought it. And it was like a cheap price. And it was worth it because it came with a pretty decent ProTune mid-range machine, which I needed to like play with a little bit further. And I needed to grind the Hurricane more to get it all the things to work right. I suspect. And the Duster, which is one of my favorite snipers. This Beetle, which I really should put on the Duster. This vehicle skin I didn't care for. The Lego, yes. It didn't come with a character, which would have been dope if there was like, what's her name from there's a female character model pilot operator from, I want to say, Cold War, that I would have loved to see a Modern Warfare 2 new graphics rendering that would have fit in perfectly with Dunestalker. I forget what her name is, but she's got the buzz cut and the goggles. Here's a bundle. If I'm going to be doing, it's a little tiny bundle that was super cheap. That's great. A large, 2 stickers would be great for something like this. I love this icon. I think this is what made me get it. I love this emblem. I'm gonna rock it. I'm not a huge. It was a pro-tuned. It was a pro-tuned shotgun with incendiary damage, which is something that I wanted to experiment with, and I didn't have anything unlocked for it yet. So that's a good little. It's a workaround. It's not a cheat. So you have free bundles, some Christmas decor. 3 different Holiday Havoc tracks. I wasn't actually a fan, but I always like to collect the free things. The Red Lord is just actually one of my favorite loadouts. A gimmicky thing. The stickers I love. The icon I love. This one I sort of lamented getting. I don't know why I got it. 20 paces. Is this the... Oh, this might have been the Prime. This was the Prime free trial. Sign up for Prime Video and Gaming free trial, and you get this. So I didn't pay anything for that. I got that for signing up for free trial. So these were all free. New Year's I was happy to get because I put that on a bunch of weapons. New Year's, although I didn't like the way that looked in game, I put it on a bunch of weapons. Cupid stuff wasn't. And then this character dropped, and I had to get it. Like, I had to. But I was really, really upset. It's a great Callisto skin, who I don't like the base outfit for, but I do like as in general idea. And I loved this. This is a great weapon loadout. This is a cute charm. This is a pretty dope emblem. I don't have very many of these things unlocked, so it's great to unlock one. They should all come with a character profile background screen. Okay, so then this happened this past week. I was like, I could spend a little money on a game. And then this came with CP. The Urban Veteran Pro Pack, as you will see, came with 2,040 COD points. Totally worth it. A very on-brand character for me, although I would have loved the lenses to be purple or green instead of thing, but it's very like... And I needed a gully suit, and I love me some funky weapon assembly things that I probably would have guessed for myself. It came with a cool screen, although it's not him, and a pretty decent thing. I got a little antsy, and I don't know why, but I got the gully. I know why, because I played with somebody. I played with 2 different players that had this equipped, and they did really well. And I didn't know if it was helping or not, but I kind of I like this sticker. It's pretty dope. And I do like this. I haven't really liked any gully suits, and I really should have some. And then I couldn't help myself for this. I'm not going to let myself get any more loadouts for at least all through the rest of this season. The refresh is going to be tough, but I couldn't say no because Cleo's one of my favorites, and green is totally one of my on-brand theme colors. And these are cool loadouts for machines I don't have lots of loadouts for. And it should have come with that nuclear bomb image. I'm going to use it on my stream as a sort of protest. Maybe Activision will hear me and they will join us in doing so. Who knows? All right, I need to take a quick little break. Thank you for I guess we had a prolonged so hooray for the new Cleo skin. I also really, really like the new Nova skin that comes with the Battle Pass. I will be rocking her in gameplay. I still haven't decided which one of him I like the most. I kind of like him for anonymity, but I see that pro players rock this guy and his massive, easily visible mustache. And I see people often in like twinsies set up with that. I kind of like rocking him in that outfit. Chewie's one of my new favorites. I love this set. This is for the Vault edition, which I was super glad to get early on. I had a whole drama with that special episode I'll do about in an anniversary moment. Soap. He's so cool in the game. Like I don't like ghillie suits enough to get this guy, but to buy the bundle rather. But I could get him if I complete the low profile cooperative mission. I need to finish. Does he have customized skins that I haven't played yet? Oh, he is wearing the customized skin. I don't like his cloak. It always looks weird. But he looks dope here with his sunglasses. So hooray. And I really do like this guy. He looks great with the shinobis equipped. Or whatever those are called. The swords. I like this new guy with the sort of Japanese motif for the theme. Callisto, my favoriteest, and most impulsy buy. Although this new one, Koenig, was also kind of an impulse buy. All right, but this all could have been way more affordable, which would encourage more buyers. It wasn't that bad. I didn't spend that much, but also like I'm not going to spend any more. Like I'm never going to buy the Christmas bundle. I don't think I'll ever buy any of the team bundles, although I do like the ones that are in on-brand color for me. Do I still need to unlock some things? Have I done a final? What's the one that's like do a final move? Or did I finally do that? Oh snap! Maybe I did. One of these was like to unlock it, you have to like successfully execute a final move. No, there's that over here. I gotta do Defender Mount Zaya cooperative mission with someone. I'm never gonna buy this one. Messy. No interest. Sorry, soccer friends. Same thing with that guy. Whatever. No disrespect. I'm not gonna buy any of the team bundles. Item grade episode 1. I'll do that. Oh, here we go. Is it this guy? Complete low profile cooperative mission? No. Oh, apparently I did the finishing move at some point, and I don't remember doing it. Maybe if I'll have to review. It must. I think it's this guy, right? It was like finish custom. Do a final kill move. I'll have to look it up, see where I did it. Anyways, friends, rambling enough. Oh, I was gonna pick a loadout. These two are girlfriends, officially now. They were always girlfriends, but now they're girlfriends. You know what I'm saying, bro? I have imaginary relationships for all of these guys. She's jealous, but is currently dating. What's his name? Teamed up with him. I'm gonna do a fan fiction, right? And there's gonna be like soap opera. I don't know, like PG-13. It's not gonna be too crazy. It isn't gonna be fan fiction erotica, although the thought did cross my mind. I want to jump in with some third-person mosh pit first, friends. Oh, you know what we got to do? We got to load this up. Yes, is she set to favorite? We're gonna go to operators and make sure she's favorite right now. Yes. Yes. Okay. But forgive me. This is gonna be a long episode. We haven't been disconnected, so keep your fingers crossed. We won't get disconnected. Quick functionality check test. When you see that this group's tab in social, you saw me, right? Next time you log into the game, go over here to social in your menu, social, or check over here and jump into one of these two chats and just press A, not X. You don't have to start the voice chat. Just press A, tab over to the text panel. This one is for officers only. If I sent you an invitation, but also leave it open to anybody who is interested in being an officer. So it's currently public. So if you're seriously interested in being an officer here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, WarZone 2.0, and in future games as we grow, because you better believe it, after year 2, there's going to be new games. Maybe even as early as year 1, apparently, which some people are kind of disgruntled about. I'm going to do my best to try to be able to swing my way into it and keep playing the other ones as much as possible. So Guild Officer Update is that channel. Sorry, I was clicking on the wrong one. If you're interested and motivated to being an in-game officer, drop in. It should be set to public. Just click A, open up your regular settings, right? No matter where you are in the game. Settings, click over to the headphone icon. I guess I have to invite you to it. Don't create yours. Send me a whisper, right? Which is over here in social. Find me in social, send me a whisper, and I'll invite you to those things, and you can check the chat log. When you see the groups tab working, browse group, working, search for squad teamwork. Let's try it right now, see if it works even though. Squad teamwork. Nothing. It usually doesn't when you can't see the whole interface here. So check every once in a while. I humbly encourage you to. And then let me know if you see this. And when you do, if you haven't already joined and you're interested, join. If you've gotten an invite, respond to it. It's currently set to open, and you can just apply to join. It should be anyways, I do believe. One of the things I'm going to do is once you, if you're interested in being an officer, send me a whisper. Once we've got some provisional officers identified, what I'll do is I'll fire up that chat room, activate the voice comms, and I'll look for when you guys are online. When you guys are online and I'm online, I'll invite you for a brief conversation into that chat room, okay? And that's how we'll work it for there with that. All right, friends, I'll be back in just a brief moment. I'm going to leave you with some DJ Zed music. Oh no, you know what I could do is leave you with a clip of some previous gameplay action from the streams you didn't watch. Let's do that. Oh no, yeah, I can do that. Let's see if maybe by backing out this way, we'll finally see. Oh, I really like these two operators. They're my favorites. They're my new favorites. For reasons that some people may or may not appreciate, but I don't find any need to defend. And no, it's not just because I'm a simp or I am not an incel. Let's make that clear. What are we looking for? We're looking for recent captures. We'll leave you with a fun Rocket League clip. Is there a clip with a different car? Should have deleted that clip. Oh, here we go. Try this one. And I'll be right back, friends. Please enjoy. We'll jump into some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 WarZone 2.0 in just a minute. Forgot to mute the mic. Sorry.
Crashing down, stand up, don't fall and drown. There's
Rock on, friends. Thank you for your patience. We're ready to delete that. I hope that was fun. Delete from both. Why not? Hope you enjoyed it. That was a fun little clip. Let's get over to the actual game action. I think we're gonna be good to go now. Let's play a little something something, right? Standing by. Just one moment, friends. Let me zoom out the DJ Zed here. Whoa, DJ Zed, you overplayed your stay. Okay. We're back on stream, friends, and waiting for the lobby to load. Greetings, lobby. Let's have a groovy match.
Friendly cluster mine deployed. Deathmatch. Halfway to mission complete. Keep fighting.
Enemy here!
Throw a grenade!
Oh snap, that was a real grenade.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
With your tell you.
Good job.
X-ray.
Merde. This is a lot of blood.
Oh, I saw it. I need to warm up. They got me good. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wow, they got me anyways. Good job there.
Throwing flash grenade!
Hostiles launched a mortar strike. Hostile VTOL incoming.
Enemy down!
Dang it, they got me good.
Hostile mortar strike incoming. Throw a grenade!
Didn't even get a shot at it.
Throwing grenade!
I gotta change my weapon before my fan of these. Ah! Darn it! Good job. Here we go, friends.
We've lost the lead.
Cover deployed!
Oh, nasty! Nice shot.
Fresno, hostile vehicle overhead.
What do we got over here?
We have the lead.
Oh, I like that even less.
Frag out!
We have the lead.
I'm not winning in this match at all today.
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
On your six!
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Throwing flash grenade!
We've secured the lead. We've got them on the run. Keep it down.
Hey, nice, we won, even though I was doing really badly.
Mission
Sorry
is
for that.
complete. Good work.
I need to warm up today. Nice jump around the corner. Wow. Peace out, y'all. Have a groovy day. Oh, that was intense, and I didn't do very well. But, you know. Okay, I will be running. Today's what, Monday? I think I'm going to aim for next week, during the week, in the afternoons and evenings, Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be running organized ground war and invasion runs. As you will see, I'm going to kind of preview the idea by just talking about it as we jump into this next session. Invasion, I think. We're going to tweak this loadout, maybe. Oh, no, we want... Ah, we want to change that guy out. Is this the new one? Yes. I believe so. Okay. No, that's no, the new one is a green one. That is another new one that I haven't really played with yet. It's only level 3. I guess we could work that one, but I want to find... Oh, wait. Well, let's look at our bundle. What is it? The Vaznik V9 and the Sakin MG, right? Is it SMG or LMG? Sakin, here we go. Boom. Now we've got the bundled loadout all loaded out. Oh, I need to deal with this like adrenaline dump. I haven't played. I don't know. I have been playing it lately a lot. Actually, no. What I really want to do is quickly check to see if Gnome Tuck is in game or doing something else. Is he in here? Gnome Tuck. Oh, you're not even online right now, according to the game. Okay. Bummer. I was gonna try and do a resurgence run with him. I might do some other kind of resurgence thing, but for right now, I want to do an invasion run next. I'm gonna take a quick break. Maybe grab myself a quick snack to try and balance out my blood chemistry. And I'm also, you know, I'm a hustler, but I'm not that hardcore. Okay, so we'll be back in just a bit. I might cut the stream just to reboot everything and start a fresh new stream. Ain't nobody watching anyways. You've been on for an hour and 28 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But we'll be right back here in Invasion with this loadout. And we're gonna run in and we're gonna discuss what I would want to do in a future Ground War Invasion Squad Teamwork official guild run, where hopefully we can get numbers in the teens. Like I want to get like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people together. Let me do a quick audio check on the feed. DJ said, are we playing? We got you. Oh, we got you muted. Hang on a second. Let me unmute and slide you up. There we go. So stay tuned for that. I'll be back in a little bit with this new delightful shiny green loadout, which probably give me away from a mile away, but whatevs. When I run it official, I'll probably always act as decoy. It's one of my favorite things to do. Try to draw fire, let someone else handle the danger, and then come back and revive me. One of the silly tactics, it's a gambit, it's a valid gambit that gets you wins, right? And I might even, you know, if I break them, I get some assist points, and even I get some kills out of it sometimes because I'll have upper hand, and I may make the first push, and down one person, drop them, and also crack them down to 0, and then the rest of the team comes after me because I've gone in, I look like I'm alone, and then the backup, which has been waiting on snipers and ready to rush in mid-range, is backed up, is giving me backup. So we'll discuss how things like that could work, although I probably won't be doing it with anyone in squad during this session. This is what I call a preliminary research rehearsal run of my envisioned squad teamwork ground invasion combo platter run. We're gonna try to get a little party together first and then go into invasion. I'm gonna do it without doing that. I'm just gonna go in with randos. But then maybe later, if I feel motivated, I'll try to invite active. If either of our two co-founding officers are on, I'll invite them, but they don't like to play Ground War. So if you like to play Ground War and Invasion, which are just sort of medium big maps that are not Battle Royale, they're sort of Resurgence. They're a bit like Resurgence because you get to re-res indefinitely. You just don't parachute in. You just sort of appear places. Sometimes it looks like you parachute in, but I don't get to parachute in. I've never gotten to parachute in. I think you can res in a helicopter and then parachute in, which is dangerous because people can shoot you out of the sky if you're not careful. That's a whole other story. Join us for more. I think I'm gonna make it a full meal break, so forgive me. I'm making executive decisions on the fly. If you are just jumping into the game, let me know. If you play Call of Duty Mobile, let me know, because I do the same thing over there often. I will probably try to fit in a mobile session later today. Thanks for watching. All new members to Squad Teamwork, please do visit solo.to/Mr. Zeppo and check in with the organizing committee radio briefing broadcast podcast. Episodes 1 through 3 are now available for your commentary and feedback. Not required, but I humbly invite you to consider it sort of, strongly recommended. It'll help us build a stronger community and help you feel like you're part of the team. It'll help me feel like I'm part of the team. It's basically all the stuff that I want to tell to everybody individually, but it would take me forever. It'd be near impossible to share it you one at a time in chat, and it would come out all wrong and different. Instead, I've made a little fun, quirky show about it. Come check it out, and it helps support the team. A certain percentage, I haven't figured out the details yet, but if we get a nice steady that is monetized, I'm going to do a whole special monetization full disclosure episode. The podcast is monetized, so you will have to listen to some ads. I don't get a lot of money from it. I've been doing another podcast of a similar name for years there, and it's only ever paid me out like $10 every other 3 months. But hopefully, with a nice active enough community and a specific enough focus on this particular subject matter, and it being connected to organized events that are in-game activities, hopefully we'll get a nice little income flow with it, and I'll dedicate a significant portion of that income, allowing for me to pay taxes on it, because I don't want to get screwed at the end of the year, to be able to do a in-game currency reward system for officers and outstanding members of the team, for great great participation points or whatever, or for special gifts or for birthdays or whatever. We'll figure it out. I'll have a committee meeting about it. It's not official yet. That's a teaser preview of something that's in development. You can help us out by participating, joining the in-game group when you see it in-game. Final check. Let's see if it's magically active. Sometimes it just appears out of nowhere. Nope. But when this system over here in the groups tab is working, you can find us by typing in squad teamwork. You've seen some of the screen grabs of it. Oh, I'll end this show with, as I back out of Call of Duty so people don't think I'm ignoring them. I'm actually away from game. I'll end this episode really quick. I've got a little tiny scroll of the squad teamwork page when it was working. I don't know if there's me talking on it in the audio. I guess we'll find out. Let me pop on the gaming audio while we do this. Is that one it? That one's the one about why my calling card display is the way it is, which I've done before and I'll do again probably. One of these though is totally about the kill. Oh, here we go. Probably this one. Hopefully there's dialogue in it. Oh, is this just a screen grab? It's just a screen grab of, you can see when the group feature is working and you go to the browse group section and you type in squad space teamwork. It's the only thing that comes up. Squad teamwork. We now have our own guild podcast. Check out the pilot first episode here at solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. It's actually a link compilation where you click through. Let me put this on game clips and on Call of Duty. One of these is where I'm like, oh look, you guys, it's working. Is it this one? This one is just me standing there. I think there'll be music, and I tried to narrate. Is the game audio on? Oh damn it, I have it muted. There it is. Now it sounds so awkward and terrible. There's a big gap. There's a big silence. Oh, this is a silent role I wanted to be able to use to announce stuff. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, which is why my banner was what it is right then. The CEO guy sitting at the desk, issuing orders. And then the showcase calling cards are the drop-in card, because our first line of our little mini mantra is drop in together, and then work together, and then win together. But I'll explain that mantra another time. Let's see if this is the one. Come on, tell me this is the one. No, this is one where this is the one where I die and I get to a lobby and someone else enters my lobby for some reason. Oh, maybe it's not here. Maybe it's on my console only. Nope, I don't seem to have one. Okay, never mind, friends. Maybe it's in the middle of one of these, but I'm not going to go poking around. Thanks for trying. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon. Peace out. This stream is now ending. Until next time, be sure to add me on Xbox. Look for Mr. Zeppo. There's 2 Mr. Zeppos. Add them both. I'm trying to make my old semi-retired account that I cannot access anymore famous, but I also want to be super popular in there too. So look up Mr. Zeppo, add Mr. Zeppo and Mr. Zeppo 420. And then send Mr. Zeppo 420 a message saying hello, especially if you're interested in being an official officer for the Squad Teamwork Guild.